told you about all those mountains coming, but I want to look back for a minute. And I want to look at all the people in this crowd who for 20, 30, some of you are a little too young to have been fighting it that long. But when I ran for office, and where's Marlene Roberti? Right there. Marlene was my volunteer campaign manager in 1996. And I remember people would call you up and ask you where you were on issues. And I remember a few people called up and said, so, what do you think about gay marriage? And I'm like, well, I think that makes total sense. I think this is 1996. Of course, my marriage is really important. Why shouldn't you be allowed to marry like I am? And that was kind of the beginning of my not too sophisticated path. That was about, of course, everyone should have the same rights I have, and we have a Supreme Court that if you thought back a few years ago, we probably might not have thought this is the court that would do it for us, right? But they did. And we should take a moment and reflect on the fact that it's because of what all of you did. And all of you did across the country, stood up and said, I am an American, I am a person who has rights, I have a family, I have people I love, and I deserve those rights. And finally, people listened. And I want to thank all the people who've worked in the State House on this issue. I want to thank Link Chafee, who was the one. I want to thank people like Mayor Alorza, Senator Josh Miller, who's here, Governor Pete Raimondo. These are all people who said absolutely yes. And Maria Samini. My honor to be a legislator who, gosh, almost 20 years ago, and I was telling somebody, June Gibbs, may she rest in peace, Rhoda Perry, and I'm pretty sure Don Walsh and me were the first sponsors. Michael Pisaturo, David Cicilline, who else remembers on the House side? Bill Fitzpatrick. Yeah. So these were people that we should reflect who were representing you, and thank you. And now more and more people are saying we are all part of the same community. And it is wonderful to have been part of that. And I want to thank all of you for making that so possible, because we couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.